Have you ever been recording sound in an extremely noisy environment? The wind just picks up in all sorts of directions and you hear nothing but when you listen back to the audio. If this happens to be you, then I'm extremely happy you clicked on this video, because in this video, I'm going to demonstrate and discuss with you why using a dead cat on your shotgun microphone will save your audio in loud environments. But first, a demonstration. Above my head right now lies a Deity S-Mic 2 condenser shotgun microphone with a windscreen. The microphone is held by a shock mount, which is held by a boom pole, which is then held by a boom pole holder, which is then held by a light stand, which then gets weighed down by a sandbag. Yeah. The sandbag is specifically for security, because if you're ever shooting in an environment where it's super windy or there's a lot of people working around you, if that light stand gets tipped over, that microphone's going down. And so that sandbag is there to secure the light stand, so if that light stand gets hit or knocked down, the chances are very unlikely for it to actually fall down, because the sandbag with all its weight is holding the light stand down. So you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. And if by chance you're interested in purchasing a sandbag for your YouTube videos, I will have Amazon affiliate links linked down below in my video description. So next to me rests a fan that I'm going to turn on, and it's going to shoot wind directly to the shotgun microphone. Now, as I'm talking to you, I want you to listen to my voice and hear any difference in the way it sounds. All right, turning on the fan. Full blast. I'm not in a state where it's super windy, or the weather right now isn't super windy outside, so I'm using my fan, indoor fan, but I live in Arizona, so it's dead hot anyway, so I kind of need this. But for a video recording like this, it's not the most helpful, but for the demonstration I'm giving you, it's definitely useful. So you hear my voice with the windscreen and the fan. Now if I turn the fan all the way off, and you hear my voice now without the wind, or the fan, the windscreen, the shotgun microphone, my voice sounds a lot better, doesn't it? The Deity S-Mic 2 is best used for recording dialogue and ambient noise outdoors. For more information on the shotgun microphone, you can check out a video card above my head, which will bring you to a product review, or you can check out a video link in my description down below. This particular microphone is specifically made to reject sound using its built-in rejection sound tubes. These sound tubes reject and push away any excess wind, noise, or traffic in the distance that you don't want in your audio recording. And from the microphone capsule in the front, it captures the audio directly coming from the subject in front of it. So it's a unidirectional microphone that focuses on the subject right in front of it and rejects sound from any other excess noise areas around it. Now we're gonna do another audio test, but this time I'm gonna place my dead cat on top of the windscreen. So the dead cat is going to act like another layer of protection to the microphone. You have your windscreen, and now you have your dead cat on top of that. Let's hear how it sounds. All right, so the dead cat is on. I'm going to turn the fan on. How is the audio sounding? Is the audio sounding a lot clearer than if I were to just have my windshield? Does my voice sound any better than before? Do you hear any improvements? Are you able to better understand what I'm saying to you? And if so, why do you think that is? I'm now going to turn the fan off. And now, still having the dead cat on, you're listening to my voice without hearing any excess noise around me that could possibly be interfering with what's going on in front of the microphone. Real quick, if you're enjoying this video so far, let's push it out to more content creators that are searching for content just like this. You can help and support the video by hitting that like button. Actually, don't just hit it, smash it. I want you to smash that like button. Thank you. So we used our good old windshield on the Deity S-Mic 2, and that didn't do us any justice. But then we added the dead cat on top of the windshield to the microphone, and that suddenly made all the difference in the world. The sound got significantly better. The reason behind this is the dead cat offers wind protection against the microphone compared to the dead cat, which doesn't. I mean, you see these white furs right here, these nice white soft furs that just makes you want to buy a cat. But seriously, these white furs are what isolate the sound of the wind from getting into the microphone. The rejection tubes on the microphone are built in to only do so much, but using a dead cat like this makes such a bigger difference in how much noise gets into the microphone. These furs are purposely made to block any wind from entering into the microphone. That's why they're groomed in a way where the furs are going forward. That is the direction they're pointing towards. And so when the wind You can't hear right now because my microphone's up here. But when the wind hits the dead cat, it's bouncing right off of it. The wind is still kind of going into the microphone, but it's not going to be as bad. It's not going to be as annoying. The wind isn't going to be as strong of a presence when listening back to your audio. So the upside to this is the dead cat helps clear out any excess noise that you don't want in your final audio recording. The downside is it takes away some of the higher frequencies you would normally be able to hear when recording with just a windscreen. But I mean, I don't know about you, would you rather use a windscreen and get the higher frequencies along with the wind so that you're getting that irritable noise, or would you rather have the windscreen to protect you from that irritable noise, and then having clear audio in the final export so when someone watches your video, they're not gonna wanna click away because the audio sounds better. So the next time you're recording audio in a loud/noisy environment, let's say you're recording around traffic, airplanes, a circus, a live event, whatever the atmosphere is. Or perhaps you're around another movie set. And believe me, this stuff happens. It really does. Be sure to use a dead cat to drown out the extra noise you do not want to hear in your final audio recording. If interested in purchasing a dead cat for your next audio gig, I'll have links in the video description for you to check out. And if you'd like to learn the difference between a cheap shotgun microphone and a more expensive shotgun microphone, but will last you a lot longer, then you can click the video right next to me you see on this end screen here. Or if you're curious to explore the latest video on this channel, click the most recent video you see. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want to learn more about the film production process. This is Jeffrey, and I thank you for watching.